Scorpio, welcome to Say Set Tarot. I'm Kiara, and I'm not here for like, shares, or subscriptions, but I did hear that it helps the message to circulate, and that's something that we would have to work together to do. Listen for energies and not signs. A planet doesn't necessarily have to leave its orbit, but it can shoot energy across galaxies, so energy can take on places, people, and situations. So listen very carefully. If you are over the age of 30, you could be operating out of your rising and not necessarily be in Scorpio energy. Also, depending on how your chart is rotating through the cosmos until it gets back to your birthday, you can have a higher focus on one area or another. That's what we're about to see, okay? We're looking for Scorpio energies, not necessarily the sign. So what is the opening message for Scorpio energy? Mirror, who or what is triggering you? This is giving me that moon card and that dog deck there. Awakening and play. Have fun, celebrate. Don't be too serious here. Birthing a new age on the bottom of the deck. This is some sexy energy. I just feel like you don't have anything to lose, anything to win. You're not here for that at this point. You just want to live. And you just want to live with no regrets. And you just want to enjoy your life. I feel like you've been working extremely hard. For those of you that are resonating with the Scorpio energy, and you're at a time now where you're just like, I can work and work and work and die tomorrow. I want to be happy. Some of y'all could just be turning 21 or just starting to drink. Be careful not to develop a habit. I'm also getting someone who is drinking to sleep because of some type of nightmares or some type of dilemma that's also out here. Last week, we took the 6 aspects of happiness and we broke them down: career, social, spiritual, mental, physical, and financial. But this time, we're going to, or emotional, but this time, Spirit wants that over here. I pre-pulled it. I've not looked at the cards, so we're going to find out together. And they want you to have a Celtic cross. So this is a lot. I'm doing it. I haven't been feeling the best, so I'm a little late on the readings, but I do not mind taking my time because I'm only doing one a week. So, okay, y'all. That's your opening message. Let's see what you have for career. Ace of Cups is out here. Doing something new. You could be relocating for work here with the 8 of Wands out here. Money could be coming to you. Law of attraction energy. 2 of Pentacles here. Very busy here. Lots of calls, lots of contracts. I'm getting a lot of meetings here. For some reason, you're all of a sudden very famous here. 7 of Cups. Yeah, you're very popular right now. A lot of opportunities are coming in. A lot of people want to see what you're about here. I feel like people are also like trying to pull your cards like a 50-50. Trying to see if you're really who you say you are, see what you're really about here. So they want to see you up close and personal, talk to you for their selves here. And this 7 of Cups is right up under this plate in this martini glass. So again, this is the energy of, let's get Scorpio out and see what Scorpio is talking about. 9 of Pentacles is here with the 6 of Cups. I feel like when it comes to your career and finance, you've been doing something for a long time. And again, that's with this energy of, I don't know. I don't know. Scorpio could be the real deal, or Scorpio could just be talking, but they have been doing it for a while. So it's like, let's at least give Scorpio the chance here. Ace of Swords here, and then the 9 of Wands was coming out as an issue. So people are still questioning your authenticity when it comes to a company or work or business, if you're really still the one for the job, if you're still fit for it. However, I feel like there's something about you that's undeniable, where people at least want to give you the benefit of the doubt and lean more towards you being the truth than you being a lie or an illusion. Altogether, you got 3 Pentacles here, and that is people wanting to build and work with you, seeing if they have the opportunity, seeing what they can bring to the table, what you're looking for exactly here. Because again, in the past, it's like you said you were going to do something and people are starting to see it. So now they're like, well, they did say they were going to do it. I feel like you believed in yourself and people kind of just let you do what you was going to do. And now that it's panning out, people want to investigate this. How you recognize this energy is if, someone opens a restaurant and people are like, you know what? I'm going to go stop by that new spot. Oh, that's so-and-so spot. They own that. And they're like, for real? Really? Well, they did used to cook when we were younger, and, the food was good. Or they did cater here this one time. Or my friend bought me some this one time so I could go find out. That's Scorpio energy that they're talking about. But again, people are leaning more towards believing you than not, because it's like they can't really find anything to talk about you about, so they're having to kind of, it's that mirror energy. Like, people are fact checking you and you're checking out at the end of the day. 7-7 would be 14 minus 1. This is 13 cups. That's the 4 of cups here. People who didn't necessarily invest in you, but they also, they didn't necessarily invest in you, but they didn't necessarily doubt you. They just kind of just, it was kind of up in the air. But with this energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration, people can see it now. They want to come in, put their actual physical hands on it. Let's see what's going on with the social aspect. Death, rebirth coming straight out. So when it comes to your social group, you are the center of attention here. Ace of Pentacles, you are the talk of the town. You're holding all the coins right now with the Temperance card out here. It's your time to shine. And I said that. I said Scorpio energy popping up in everything. So, you know, this is a strong energy. I don't know what Pluto is doing, but this is a very strong energy. You might want to see where you have Pluto in your chart, or what how Scorpio falls in, because there is a huge energy of like first house energy. Like, the way people see you is changing. Like, people are being seen differently. But they was kind of always that. Even with the Ace of Cups and the 8 of Wands, it's like, you know, are they pregnant or are they not pregnant? I'm not sure. Maybe they got on a big shirt. Maybe they gained some weight, because it's only a matter of time before, boom, a child pops out. But people are leaning more on you being pregnant. They wouldn't put it past you. Same energy out here. You got this Ace of Pentacles out here multiple times. So this is definitely a child. Scorpio, you could have a baby on the way, or you could be pregnant. You could want more children. Trying to get pregnant. Want a big family here. You could want up to 6 children. You could be well on your way. But this is, again, with the social aspect. This is like you being the talk of the town. The 9 of Wands is out here again. Your haters are lurking. With the Hierophant out here, that's Taurus, your opposite here, and the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody mixed you up with someone who didn't have shit going on. You could be having an exchange with the Taurus, because Taurus wasn't panning out. Check them out here. You know, the interesting thing that I'm looking at here is you had people who wanted you to be a fraud, wanted you to be a fraud so bad because they were a fraud. So now it's like you also could have been hanging with some enemies, some frenemies here, because it looked like you was hating with your hater. Could be a Virgo, my lover, my friend. It was one of their readings that just popped in my mind just now, because this is the energy here of I'm lying, so they lying. A group of people who lie to each other, but Scorpio wasn't lying. So Scorpio, you could be calling somebody else out. You could be calling somebody illusion out, because you already know somebody's a liar. But you got your receipts here. Sagittarius energy out here, that breeding toxicity, being around somebody jealous of you, that's an energy that's out here. Could be a Taurus. So far you got Scorpio, Taurus, and Sagittarius out here. That's all. You could be blocking out a Taurus or Sagittarius. Or the only thing that's stopping you from reconciling and taking a higher level of commitment is some type of hater. There's some hater here that's like, everybody's like, wow, look at that. And they're like, well, what if it's fake? Well, what if it, and how do you know? Like, this person do not want to let you rest. This person just not, this person just not going for it. You're birthing something, whether it's an idea, whether it's a child, whether it's a business, and somebody just like, nah. It's your time here, but you got haters that's trying to prevent this by any means. But look how you laughing at your haters, though. Whatever. You definitely could be hiring something else here with the Hierophant next to the 3 of Pentacles. People could definitely be coming to you for guidance, instruction on how to do something. You could be training. The Temperance card here, you can finally balance out something. alchemy energy, figured out how to make something actually do what you needed to do. Show me the spiritual aspects, please, for Scorpio. Unbound. Take a break. Divine orchestration. And sisterhood of the rose. You quitting something here. I feel like you calling somebody out. Something don't make sense here. You're not doing this with somebody anymore. This is giving me that Mr. and Mrs. Me Too energy. You've been busting your ass. You've been working. You've been building something. And somebody been right there. Me too, me too, me too. Could have been stealing your ideas or asking you stuff. Never wanted to give you your flowers. But now you like, you got to pay me. You have to pay me for my work. Yeah, gatekeeping is out here. You're gatekeeping your work now. As you should at this point. Because you gave enough away for free to let people know that you definitely... I keep hearing that, Rihanna, you know, I got the sauce. You know, I'm saucy. You're not doing that anymore. Divine orchestration. Help us in the subtle realm. Very scorpionic thing to do. This is a big setup. You wanted them to question you. You wanted them to doubt you. You wanted them to pull your whole card. You was ready. You was ready to show them. I got this. Okay, now let me see yours. Because you knew they didn't have it. This is that frenemy energy. Like, I know you a hater. I know you don't like me. I'm going to let you be around me because I want you to witness this actual power. I want you to see where you can't compete and where you don't compare. Scorpio. Goodness. This is that energy here. This is saying, this is a good analogy would be like, hey, I'm finna run to the grocery store. Or I'm finna run to the mall and get a new jacket for this event. Oh yeah, me too. I was just about to go there. Oh, you can ride with me. This person, Taurus energy, want to save face so bad. Nine of Wands with the Hierophant with the Three of Pentacles. They don't got it. They're not a boss. They're a worker bee. They're not a Hierophant energy. They're a Three of Pentacles energy. They're not enlightened and established and hearing the voice of God on their own. They need help. They need somebody to follow, mimic, and copy. But they won't admit it. But this Scorpio energy is bad. Scorpio like, okay, well, you can ride with me. Come on. No. Come on, you can ride with me. No, it's not a problem. Get to the mall, take them to the most expensive store. Buy expensive shit in their face. What you get? Oh, you didn't get none? You must ain't got no money. Like, literally, this is what I'm seeing. Because Scorpio tired of somebody antics here. Tired of somebody antics here. With play and awakening. Like, I'm not finna keep on playing with these people. Now that I see who's playing with me, Scorpio triggered. This is also an elevation in status where it's like, respect me. Like, you're not my equal. We are not the same. Stop that. Six of Cups with the Ace of Swords. You already know what time it is. You know what's up with me. Nine of Wands. Like, why are you even trying to compete with me? Are you okay? Hey, I just work here. I'm just telling you what I see. This is the energy, though. You will recognize this energy because somebody be like, what's wrong? I'm tired of so-and-so coming in my office every day, talking my head off over here. They don't do nothing but sit at my desk and talk all day, and I do all the work. Scorpio calling that out like, Mental. Two of Swords. Judgment. Five of Swords. That's a 7 altogether. 9 of Wands again. Damn. Ace of Pentacles again. The Hangman and the Princess of Swords. I know you see it. What's on your mind is like, you can't judge me because you're a fraud. That's what this is. Scorpio, are you beefing with a Taurus? That's your opposite. That's what this is. Like, you can't judge me. You're a fraud. Like, you don't have what I have. You don't have nothing to offer me. You don't have nothing on what I do. You don't have it right. This is somebody not knowing their place. And Scorpio like, hold up. I love you and everything, but you out of bounds. You know, like, you're not about to keep being out of bounds here. You wasn't trying to judge them, but they've been doing too many conspicuous weird things where you like, now I gotta say something. You just tried me. Now I gotta say something. Because you got some type of evidence over here with this Ace of Pentacles and Temperance. That's what you was doing. You was looking for something tangible. Scorpio, the investigator. You found it. You like, okay, bet. That's what's on your mind. Like, I know you did it. This is that Mr. and Mrs. Me Too. This is like, and I say like because I want y'all to just, open y'all minds up. But this would be like two people who tried out for the cheerleading squad. One person made the team. One person did not make the team. But the person who didn't make the team is around here like, you really ain't that good, and your kick not that strong, and you can't even do a backflip. And finally, Scorpio like, you hold on. I wear this uniform. You didn't make the cut. You didn't even make the squad. I go to 2-a-day practices. I go to gymnastics. I practice day in, day night for my performances. I perform. I cheered every game. I'm in and out of town at away game. You don't get to tell me that I'm not good enough and that I need to do this and this and that. You ain't even made the squad. You need to be doing all that shit you telling me to do. Nah, that's enough of that. Likewise, it's like somebody who don't make the basketball team or the baseball team. They trying to tell you, man, you need to do it like this and this. Hold on. I take constructive criticism, but somebody is out of bounds because they a hater. Ace of Swords here with the 9 of Wands. You wasn't sure if they was hating at first. But now you know they hating. Enough time has went by. They hating on your work. And you, Scorpio, laughing at them. You could be laughing at a Taurus. That's exactly what this is. So you'll find more information about this person in the Taurus video. You just got a Pisces coming out here, but I really don't feel like that is an energy of like a person. I feel like that's the energy of like a state of being. Only thing you got out here is Taurus and Scorpio. Them your two spectrums. This is somebody that just don't want to give you your flowers. And you tired of them playing with you. They triggering you now because you know that you have done what it takes. You know you've earned something. So you just not taking this at this point. Physical aspect here. Flexible. To be fair. Breathe. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't mind. You humble. You'll still be around the little people. It's people bigger than you. You got that. But you just want your peace at this point. You're deep knowing here you're where you want to be. You're where you need to be. You're doing what you need to do. You ain't trying to judge yourself against someone who ain't doing as much or who's doing more. You're just being present and being appreciative here with this breath energy. This breathe. Higher power here. This gratitude. This is your good karma that you've earned. You're just in your moment right now. And somebody trying to take that from you. Milk and honey right here. Unfinished symphony. And building blocks. You're just getting started. You're just getting started. There's more to come. This is your first taste of this type of success. Your first taste of this type of energy. And you already seeing who your haters are. You nipping that shit in the buds. At the roots. You're not letting the seed of envy get to the point where it's out of control. You're checking people at the gate here. Again, after all that you've been through, you're just so grateful to be here. This is a huge change for you with this flexible here. You've been able to bend and turn and, do things that you necessarily, like you've made a lot of pivots and adjustments in order to get this karma that you have, this justice energy here. Also, the way this feet is pointing, with the number 19, that's Leo energy, pointing at this, to be fair, that's Libra energy. It's like a scale. And it is 38, that's an 11. I feel like between Leo season and Libra season, you're going to find a lot of peace here. You can already feel it. Your abundance is going to pour in between Leo season and Libra season. And it's just the beginning. And that's crazy because I've been talking about that. Like, there's levels to this. So everyone works and everyone's gonna have to work. But there's a level of discomfort when you in the mud, when you in the trenches, versus when you're doing something that you love. There's good problems to have and there's bad problems to have. These are good problems. And it's just the beginning here. And you already seeing how people want to talk about you. I'm getting they want to call you selfish, two-faced here, trying to watch your pockets here. They're checking your history now. Want to go all the way back. Could be going back up to 6 years ago. There, I found something. All because you just got an opportunity. It's finally your turn. And I do get that you're laughing at your haters, because with this higher power next to this Hierophant energy, you know that this is God. You know that you earned this. And I get that you're not even out here. Milk and honey is here, but this ain't even the real money. Milk and honey with unfinished symphony and building blocks. You just getting started. But you in a state of gratitude right now, in peace. And you ain't finna do this with nobody. Nah, get your ass on. What's emotional? Judgment again. Death card in reverse, which represents huge transformation here. Changes that are taking place with the Page of Swords here. That is bad news. That's gossip. That's a hater. With the Five of Pentacles. Mad because you didn't invest in them, didn't give to them, didn't help them. Because they broke. What? Six of Pentacles. Got their hand out. Emotionally, your heart hurts because you've elevated above all these people. And unfortunately, you up there by yourself. You couldn't take these people. You got bad news for them, boy. I'm not going to be able to invest in y'all. They go to Hierophant again with the Ten of Swords here. There is a family. Check that. In the energy of Taurus, the energy of Taurus is attacking the Scorpio energy. Period. Four Wands coming out as an issue. It could be someone's actual family, actual job, group, company. This is so crazy because this is like this is like, I'm a realtor. Real life analogy. This would be like, I get my brokerage license, I'm about to open my firm, and my brokerage start hating on me because I'm about to be a broker. Now they giving me problems. They want extra money. They charging me extra stuff because they see, this person is on their way up. They coming. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll give y'all whatever y'all want. Because it's just the beginning here. But in my mind, I'm like, wow, y'all gonna try to play me after all I've been through? You of all people gonna come from my stability, my abundance after all the work I did? That's fine. That's where you at with it. I do see that you a little sensitive, like thinking people were gonna be happy for you. But I gotta be real with you, Scorpio. Think about what you're asking people to do. Most of the world is low vibrational. Small percentage of people are trying to find themselves, trying to be positive. A rare percentage of people are actually enlightened and divine. So you up here basically, they say don't brag about money in front of the poor. Don't eat in front of the starving. Don't talk about children in front of people who can't have kids. Like, there's certain, unspoken rules. Like, that's what this is. You thought all the poor people was going to be happy you was rich? Why? Why would they be happy that you are now rich? That you're now, on another level. That they're now excluded from you. And I get that you're saying, Scorpio, you don't have to be like this. You know what I mean? I don't act like that. I love people. I ain't like that. But you can't make people feel that way. I do get that. This is someone this is hurtful. For those who are in this energy, again, if you're a Scorpio sun and you're over the age of 30, you could be operating your rising. This is like finally having to ring that alarm. You'll recognize this with I had to have that talk. That's Scorpio energy. I finally had to I had to get it off my chest. I had to have that tough talk. I had to say what I had to say. I had to do it. That's a Scorpio energy right there. They don't want to do this, but something has to change. Because honestly, if you want to be real with you, from what I'm seeing, you're in danger. Your success will have you in danger. These people want to take from you here. They're jealous of you. They feel like you betrayed them by becoming successful here because it's your house. But basically because you're in charge. Because now it's your house. You releasing this though. You like, this shit, you can't do it no more. It's not cute. You tried to sympathize and empathize and cry with them and give them hope, and now you're like, nah, this out of hand. And that's exactly how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is kind of dangerous. Between Leo and Libra season, please watch your back. Because you're going to see some salty ass people. And they're salty because they're not in charge of your money. That's the weird part right there. That's what's really weird. Like they don't mind you being, they want you to be a rich slave. Like, yeah, use your money and give it to us. But don't act like you better than us just because you did all this hard work. And you're saying, but I am. And we all have the capacity, Queen of Swords here, with the High Priestess and the Devil. It's the truth. We all have the ability and the capacity to be dogmatic, to be dedicated, to be committed, to want something, to have willpower, to die for it, to be, what I'm trying to say. To be, I forgot. Anyway, we all got that capability, but everybody not going to do it. So you are better, but it's because you practice. You're not, more special. You're just more learned, more executed, more practiced, which has now gave you the benefit of being more privileged, and they're upset with that. And what you're saying is y'all could be just as privileged. Y'all just gotta practice. And it's crazy because I'm picking up on the energy who's telling people this is what I did. You're training people and everything, and they still mad at you. This is like you training somebody to start doing your career. Like, okay, say I'm a realtor. Say I train somebody to be a real estate agent. They mad because I'm a broker. Well, you can't be a broker if you want to. You gotta wait 3 years in Georgia. And then 3 years come and they're mad because, well, you got 2 brokerages now. Why are you competing with me? That's weird. That's exactly what it is here. Where Scorpio like, hold on. Why are you competing with me? Now, wait a minute. Now, this is a problem. I'm picking up people who got Scorpio in their moon, Venus. I'm picking up Scorpio risings. I'm picking up people who got Scorpio placements that they don't know about, too. I'm picking up on a lot of unknown, like people who don't know they got a Scorpio placement. King of Pentacles coming out, center of the spread for Scorpios. I'm in my bag. Male or female, they say I'm all about money. Like somebody's getting to it. Rags to riches is definitely out here with the 4 swords and the moon. You can finally rest. It's finally making sense. It's finally evening out here, but with the moon coming up here, you very low key, very humble, very subtle with this Emperor energy on the bottom about all the money that you got. You're definitely an undercover boss. Scorpio don't go around here flexing on nobody. Scorpio very humble, very down to earth, very low key. Let me see what you got going on. Okay, I might invest in that. Prayed up here with the 4 swords here. Again, giving all the glory to God, to the universe, to a higher purpose. With the moon out here, knowing that it's deeper than just Scorpio. This is that energy. And people don't like this. Man, if I was you, I would wear this and drive that. And Scorpio like, no, man. It's just money. This pissing people off. What you mean it's just money? I'm poor. I'm broke. I want just money. I want to have that kind of problem. Scorpio like, well, let me show you. 2 of Cups in the past. It's all concerned about people and relationships and building and partnerships. That's past energy. Because I'm feeling like with all that you did for other people, they still ain't help you get where you going. You got where you going on your own. With all that. There's the Four of Swords. I mean, the Four of Wands. Four Swords, Four Wands, 4-4 out here. This is that energy of building your own stability quietly. Could be a real estate investor, King of Pentacles out here with the Four of Wands. Could have some foreign affairs going on at a distance here with the Moon. People don't even know. You could have multiple bank accounts, but people don't even know where your money at. You're just making moves here. With the Moon out here quietly. More than one move. You could have at least 2 projects on the horizon that's coming in. Iceberg energy. This is a partial eclipse. They can't even see all that you got going on. That's crazy. They know you got money. They don't know what Scorpio do for work or none of that. As above, 6 of Wands. Spirit wants you to be on a pedestal. Empress on the bottom. Spirit wants people to know that you're whining and dining and vacationing. And if you like pina coladas. Spirit wants you to know that. It wants people to know that. But what I'm getting here is a servant of God. Servant of the universe. This is bearing witness, that Libra energy. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to get the shout between Leo and Libra season. Libra has a reading called Bearing Witness. Let me find out that that's a collective energy. Y'all look out for Libra. Y'all could look out and check what moons are going to be in Libra too. Because what I'm picking up is that this is the underdog energy right here with Scorpio. Scorpio led by example. Scorpio got in the trenches. Scorpio been through some shit on the public platform. So you can't say Scorpio just was cute or was born this way or had this family. Scorpio don't come from nothing. This is rags to riches. That's the energy. And be careful again, to not attach signs and energy. They're 2 different things. Can't do that. For instance, say someone has a Scorpio moon, but they could be a King of Pentacles out here. They could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But you'll recognize this because they could be one of those people with a birthday in that month. Their birthday could be in December. But the way they move, very humble, very down to earth. Don't necessarily be flashy. They might have a little decent watch on them, but it's just a watch. They may wear hoodies and sweatpants, but they may live in a very nice home here, off in the cut, But they don't tell nobody. They just say, "Oh, I live in the city." They don't say, "I live in Buckhead." This is that type of energy. And you would never know that they have Scorpio in their chart unless you listen for signs. Listen for energy and not signs. Spend some time around this person. And you just like, oh, Kiara here? Oh, I'm a Capricorn with a Scorpio moon and Venus. And a Pisces rising. And nobody puts that together with me. But hey, you never know. But you meet people and you say, I never dress up. This is kind of what I wear. This was my outfit today. I had on sweatpants and a t-shirt. Now, I do wear fedora hats to try to dress it up a little bit. But people are just now starting to catch on, like, what exactly, with this moon energy, King of Wands, what exactly does Kiara do? How she be able to do this and that and move around here and be here and there? What exactly do this girl do? Starting to make sense here. But I'm from Memphis. I'm from very humble beginnings. And that's even being nice. So I don't like to pretend like I'm too much. I like to keep it cool. I try to help other people. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. 6 wands plus a 4 though. 10 of wands out here. That's becoming a burden. Because when people find out who you are and what you got, they be like, hold on, we need to talk. I do not promote this page. The subscribers that we have, this is all us. These are people that connected with my heart. I don't tell nobody about it. My family and friends know I do tarot. They send somebody for a reading. I send them to the YouTube channel and ask them to see if they can get some free insight first. And if they feel like they still need a reading, then we'll do it. Because I ain't even trying to get money off of this. This is not that. I do other stuff. This is hidden. Moon energy. This another, look, them two things in the background here. That eclipse. Like, yeah. But even in my business, I talk a lot about feng shui and energy in homes and being energetically connected to your business. So people kind of like, she one of them little earthy people. She one of them spiritual crystal people. They have no idea how deep this can go. Just that eclipse, that partial eclipse. It's also giving an iceberg. You can only see the tip. You don't even know what all is under this surface here. But there's somebody who they only dress up when they have to. For the most part, they keep it low key. Undercover boss energy. That's what I'm getting with this. And I say that because a lot of people who say they don't like Scorpios, you was friends with that person. So that means that the side of that person you saw was their moon, their Venus, their 11th house. So you ain't even seen a fucking Scorpio yet. I don't like Capricorns. You ain't met a Capricorn yet. You saw their sun sign, but you wasn't operating them on a sun basis. You like the sun sign because that's why you want to be their friend. When you initially met their representative, you like them. You like Capricorn. But as you got to know them, you was like, oh, I don't like them. You don't like Scorpio. That's my moon sign. You don't like that part. My 11th house is in Libra. That's what you don't like. You like Capricorn. That's why you want to be friends. That's the thing I be telling people. Listen for energy and not signs. You will never guess. You'll never guess. People be like, you don't act like a typical Capricorn. And I'm over 30. So I'm operating at a rising energy. So they just dumb. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all got to learn. Find out what time you were born and get your natal chart. Because at the end of the day, you're tricking yourself too. Because you don't really know who you are. So everybody that meet me and can't guess my sign, they're right. Fucking can't guess it. You don't know enough. Six of Wands is the Six of Pentacles. This is you can't hide no more though. Scorpio energy, people in Scorpio energy. You can't hide anymore. Strength card out here with the Six of Pentacles here. It's time. Again, this is that energy of I'ma dress down. I'ma show up in my little t-shirt and my sweatpants. And I'm going to put my little fedora on. And I'm going to drink my little coffee. And I'm going to smile until the contract come out. Then it's about to go down. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they're like, wait, whoa. Who's this? Because again, with this Six of Pentacles here, with this Six of Wands, with it all surrounding this King of Pentacles, the business about to come out now. It don't matter what you wearing. It don't matter where you at. That is what Spirit wants people to know. That's what Spirit wants to see. That's what Spirit's pointing out. Quit judging a book by its cover. That's exactly what this whole energy is about. Because now Scorpio energies are having to clap back and say, hold up. I can't allow you to do that. And for everyone else, it's out of character because they judged this energy already. So they already thought they had this person down pat. They ain't gonna say nothing, I do it all the time. They ain't gonna do nothing, I do it all the time. But with this Four of Swords here, that's because this person had kept their bossiness, their presidentialness under wraps. Kept it quiet. They waited on the right moment to move. They had the sword. They just had that sword down. They were not in defense mode. They were in offense mode here. But now with this moon energy out here, hold on. Because people get it confused. The moon is something done in the dark, but we can still see under the moonlight. We just ain't seeing clearly. It's enough for us to be like, hold on, what's going on here? And it's something going on at the house. Why the hell Seven of Swords come out? Y'all see me shuffling. Somebody ain't straight here with the Hangman. Could be a Pisces. But you see now, collectively, You see now, somebody not straight here. Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Somebody is not balanced. Somebody is not equally reciprocating here. And it's one of your people with the Four of Wands. Could be your mother. This person thinks they done spent you an illusion here. Princess of Wands with the Hangman and the Seven of Swords. Scorpio energy just like, yeah, okay. Y'all have no idea how often. And it's not all the time. Again, I'm just relating to this energy just to give some better analogies and to make it more relatable. There are times that people call me and say, Kiara, please come talk to this person or come sit in this meeting. And I'll be like, no, I don't really want to do that, because it's not my business. You know what I mean? I don't try to take on liability or jump into stuff because I'm very passionate. Once I decide to interact, I'm in there. So I'm like, no, I ain't going to do that. But then I'll come and I'll say, I'll just listen. I'll come, I'll sit there. People treat me all kind of ways. Like, they try to holler at me, get my phone number. They be like, this your girlfriend, this one of your little boos. And I just eat my food and be like, I'm going to choose to not engage, right? Well, then when there's a decision that needs to be made, everything, there ain't no more jokes. They like, well, Kiara, what do you think? Everybody's confused. They're like, her? They like, Kiara the goat with the paperwork. Like, this our contract person. And they're like, really? Her? It's not, I wasn't giving boss. I wasn't dressed up. I didn't have a watch on. I wasn't talking a lot. I was listening. I was eating my food. I wasn't trying to be pretty and cute. I was just, shit that's good. Okay, like, let me get my money's worth, okay? And in the meantime, these people were judging. Like, she ain't nobody. And I was actually the decision maker. Every time. Still is. Check out my website, kthawkins.com. Down below. It's going up on a Tuesday. Constantly adding things, building things. And again, this is what the Scorpio energy was here. But Spirit is saying, nah, I gotta show people too now. I gotta show people what I can do with a person. Spirit said, give me the bummiest, bogusest, lamest, poorest person and watch me turn them. Cinderella story. Watch me turn them into a boss. Just so y'all know, there's no excuse here. Well, how did Scorpio get that? They came from this family. They're from here. They don't even know anybody. They didn't have any money. Who helped them? God. So as above, so below. Nah, this got to come out. And you about to see this fakeness here. But that was fake anyway. Spirit, this is Esther in the Bible for y'all that relate to that. This is God, Spirit, the universe, literally sending in an informant just so that everybody can say, you? This is like playing Clue. And y'all thought that y'all had it all figured out based on what? The Matrix? The Hangman out here again with the Six of Wands. This group of people, the public, is going to be looking differently at success and at what being wealthy and what being a boss is, what it looks like, what it talks like, because Spirit is putting you, the Moon with the Princess of Cups out here, Spirit is putting you on this pedestal. Two of Wands here. You're moving forward here. You're about to speak some things that nobody knew you knew. They didn't know you could do that. They didn't know you knew those people. They didn't know you had tickets to go there. Because you don't look like it. You don't talk like it. That's what the Scorpionic energy is. Just low-key. You don't come out. You quiet. They thought you was lame. You ain't had nothing to wear. You didn't have a ride. You ain't got no money the whole time. You were just working on something. It wasn't your cup of tea. I had a friend tell me that. And I do say friend. I mean, we were friends. Like, I knew her since I was 17. We were really good friends. Really close. And a couple years ago, I had... You know, a lot of people had money during COVID, especially with the amount of businesses I have and, just building stuff. And I was explaining to her business capital, business funding and accounting and whatnot. And, that's what we were talking about, business and business financing. and money and budgets and books and, you know, getting this loan and getting that grant and getting this financing and crowdfunding and startups and angel investors. And we're talking about venture capitalists, and I'm talking to her about all these different ways to get money for companies, because the SBA had the PPP loans out at the time, and we're talking about the PPP and that, you know, in comparison to this and that and the repayments, and if we should take that loan because it was right there in everybody's face, or if we should wait and take another funding option. So we're talking about all of this, and she blurts out, I just thought that you do all that yoga stuff and drink all that tea and stuff because you didn't have enough money to go out. And that hurt my feelings, because this is my lifestyle. I listen to this music all day in the car. Like, this my music. You know how you got your stuff you bump? This is it. Every now and then I turn something else on, but I listen to meditation music. Like, that's the music I choose. I do yoga and I stretch and I like to dance because that's what I like to do. I like going to parks because I like to go to parks. She was like, I thought you were going towards more frugal options because you didn't have money. I'm talking to you about money. Like, I know about money. I know how to get money, but I've chosen a more frugal lifestyle. That's what this King of Pentacles is with the Four of Swords, because there's so many other things that this King of Pentacles has been through and needed to heal through, needed to pray about, needed to meditate on outside of this money. But again, people judge things by what they look. I just had that conversation maybe 2 days ago. Once you look at a person and see them a certain way, it's hard to see them differently. That's bullshit. And on top of that, what exactly how did you compartmentalize them? With the moon out here and the Page of Cups, you don't even know what this person knows. This person finna speak and everybody finna be like, the Hangman with the Six of Wands, like, well, hold on, I misjudged you. Now the Swords, Three of Cups, now everybody want to be your friend. But Scorpio it's like, dang, I gotta go ahead and I gotta go ahead and address this now. I can't just let people keep on going like this. This has been a very interesting reading, and you don't even want to go there on them. You don't want to seem like you hurting their feelings or flexing on them or nothing. That's the thing. You want to be humble. This is giving me the energy, and I'm gonna let y'all go. That you're gonna miss, like, you don't want to forget where you came from. So this is like someone like of royalty, a king, a queen, a prince, a princess, that goes, you know, puts on a disguise and goes into the village on a regular basis. But something happens where you are in the village one day and something pops off where you have to step in and take that cloak off and declare your identity. And everybody like, you probably done got into a couple scuffles in the village, you know. That was your business though, and you came on your own word. You never pulled your royalty card. You probably saw some shit that you didn't agree with. You probably picked up a couple new trades. You might have a side job down in the village just to be close to the village, just to have, you know, ears and boots to the streets, to not forget where you came from. But now you're getting tried to the point where you have to let them know. Hold on, I ain't know just anybody. Now wait a minute. Now I can shake life. I can make all this shit happen, okay? And maybe that's what Spirit is doing, putting you in a position where you need to make it all happen. And now it's time for them to know. Because again, you are collectively changing the perspective of what sexy and confident and success and wealth looks like. Because now when you think realtor and you go look on Instagram, that I'm a broker. I'm one of the highest levels I am the highest level of real estate. I'm opening a firm and founding a school by the end of this month, June 2023. But I don't walk around in pencil skirts and blazers and gold watches and Porsches. I'm real low key. Drive a little Camry, wear my damn t-shirt and my pants here. Will still go and volunteer, do stuff for free, drive Uber, I don't do this anymore because I can't, but I used to go work a temp job and property management, because I missed working in property management. And I had these moments of nostalgia where I would be like, I want to go work in an office. And it just was, I mean, it lasted all of like 11 o'clock that morning. I get there like 8, and by 11 o'clock, I'm like, why am I here? Hey, I ain't coming back tomorrow. I'll finish this day, but I ain't coming back. Like, I just wanted to do this today. And I realized, like, I don't need to be playing with people's time and, you know, taking opportunities from people who really are looking for work. But I love doing that and just remembering, like, when I was in the office and when I used to do this. And this reminds me of that one time. But people look and say, that's retarded. Why are you doing that? Well, when I started these companies, I gave up my good job and my benefits and said, I'm finna struggle. Pray for me. I'm going after it. And people said, that's dumb. You're making good money, 20% off on your rent. You got a new car, you fully furnished. Why would you do that? And I was like, Spirit's telling me to go this way. There's more this way, but I'm going to have to take this L, spin the block, double back to double up. And everybody say, you're retarded. But guess what? Here we are. And I'm still humble. I'm still doing the damn tarot on the YouTube. They're like, why are you doing that? I want to. I feel good about it. I've been doing it for so long. It's an honor to do this. You got other stuff to do. According to who? If this is what I want to do in my free time, how y'all going to tell me, like, well, if I had your skill set and your money, if I knew the people you know, I would be here. Speak for yourself. Again, according to who? Who taught y'all that? That's what this Scorpio energy is saying right now. So if you recognize someone that pops out all of a sudden with this opportunity, or say y'all sitting in a mansion and, you know, y'all having a good time and you think it's one person's, and then something gets broken and everybody runs up to the little scrawny nerd in the corner and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, master. We broke this. They like that. It's his house. The one that was in the corner getting no play. But they got a house full of people, letting people do what they want, just chilling. He just at peace, watching people enjoy themselves. And when you say, oh, this your house, why you didn't say nothing? Hey, look, I was the only child. This is a big house. I'm just happy to have company. They don't care about the attention. They don't care for everybody to know it's their mansion. They letting their homeboy say it's there. They just looking. Go for it. Maybe you can get you a good girl, you know, if they think this is your mansion. Use a room. And everybody like, oh, you dumb. Because if this was my mansion, I would be doing this and I would be saying that. And this person just doesn't want to be used. So they just chilling. We have 52 minutes, y'all. Thank y'all for being here if you're here. The links to this personals are in the description. Now remember, even though that we getting personals, remember my job is to tell you the truth and to be accountable with you. So I still ain't gonna lie to you. But I do love you and I appreciate you. And I'm proud of you guys who are in this energy. And again, if you like, I know it's Scorpio and they not like that. Listen to the readings. I bet you'll pick out what their moon, their Venus is. Their 11th house. Because remember, they're not operating with you out of their sun sign. That's who they show their representative. That's their mask. They're operating with you out of their moon, Venus, or their 11th house. If you're over 30, you're probably operating out of that rising. Your sun sign is like your elevator pitch. So remember that. And it could be very, very conflicting. Again, look at the conversation we're having. Scorpio, Venus, Moon, Aquarius, Pisces, share my ascendant. But when people meet me, they meet Capricorn. I'm just like, hi, how are you? Blah blah blah. I don't have time. But no, did you write that down? Okay, no, I'm gonna need that in the email. Like, okay, whatever. Oh no, I don't. What? I'm not your friend. They're like, damn, she mean. Oh, she's strict. I'm scared of her. I'm intimidated. I don't want to talk to her. She doesn't work well with others. But they don't see this side because they're meeting my son. That's what y'all got to remember about these energies. But I love y'all. And until we meet again, y'all, keep growing.